Scare friends, welcome back to another episode of The Grimm Show. And my name is Cameron, and I am the owner, the designer, and the mask maker here at the Grimm Stitch Factory. Now, today's show is all about March Mask Madness, the event that I have every year in March, and this year it is on March 22nd at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my Facebook page, Grimm Stitch Factory. Now, if you are not familiar with March Mask Madness, that's where I build a series of original, one-of-a-kind Scarecrow masks, only one, and I put them up on my Facebook page. First one who buys it gets it. So today's mask is really cool. His name is Pumpkin Rod. Now, a lot of you guys are probably saying to yourself, hey, Cameron, last year for March Mask Madness, you did all these really cool videos for each mask. Are you going to be doing it this year? And the answer is no. And here's why, kids. You see, last year was a very unique weather event, a weather anomaly, you could say. And it turned our weather into, well, I'm not going to mince words. It was like Florida up here. But this year, old Mother Winter has returned with a fury. And your old buddy Cam, well, I don't feel like hopping into that SUV, throwing on the heater, jogging up to the forest with some Halloween masks, and freezing off my ball sack.
Yeah, that's because you're a pussy.
Oh, hey, how about a little respect, buddy? Jesus.
Hey, I'm just calling it like it is.
No, I'm just calling it like it is. I'm just calling it like it is. Well, I didn't see you raising your hand, volunteering, hopping into the SUV, and hiking your ass up into the woods to shoot videos, now did I?
Yeah, that's because I am you.
Ooh! Hey, keep it real. Come on, let's keep the illusion, suspension of disbelief. So let's talk about Pumpkin Rod. This mask is one of my favorites that's on March Mask Madness because it's a design that I have never done in my 15 years plus of mask making. Never done this exact design. So this one is really rustic, really tribal, really rotten and organic, and I've put a lot of touches into it. If you are not familiar totally with my masks, I am obliged to say that there is no silicone and no latex used in any of my work. It's all made with heavy sack organic burlap. And these are not sack masks, friends, as you well know. These masks are thick, they're durable. Layers and layers of work goes into them, and everything is built up by hand off the under mask, and then it's brush painted, hand accented, hand sewn. Everything is done by hand. So these masks, the completed version, once you infused wire into them as well, they are built to scare, built to wear, and they are built to last. Check this out. Look at this. This is not a sack mask. Very thick, very durable, but the amazing thing about all Grimm Stitch Factory masks, including Pumpkin Rod, is that despite the really heavy-duty structure, you could play paintball in this thing, it's very, very light. So you can wear these literally all night, indoors and outdoors. It's that comfortable and light to wear. You're not going to get, like some masks will give you a strain on the back of your neck if you wear them prolonged times. This is not going to be the case with my work. Also, this mask is done in a helmet design. That means, I'll tilt it this way, you can see it cuts down like that. So it's head only, much like a motorcycle helmet. So that means you also get air up and under it because the jaw has a bit of an extension. Overall, this is a great mask for any haunter to wear who's going to do prolonged haunting and wearing inside or out, or even at conventions. So let's talk more about the mask. The mask, like I said, is hand painted, it's hand stitched, hand formed, and the teeth here are made of plastic. So these are plastic teeth that I make myself, and they are set and built into a dedicated jaw that is just inserted and adhered to the undermask, and then everything is built around it. And finally, to complete it all, we have a lace up in the back, on the back, and all this really cool straw accent that turns it into something really cool and tribal looking. Now, a lot of the questions I get asked frequently from people, and I'm bringing this up especially with this mask, is what costumes do I wear? How do I dress to impress when I put this on. And this is a really tricky one because it's not a traditional scarecrow. And what makes it a little bit different is that it's got color. Okay? So you do want to think about that when you're designing your outfit. Another thing you want to think about is when you look at a mask that I build, you want to take into consideration the overall vibe that it's giving off, and you apply that to your outfit. The vibe that this one gives off is clearly very rotted, very soiled, very rustic, and slightly tribal. Okay? So keep that in mind. That's the focus. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Pumpkin Rot. He is up for sale, a one-of-a-kind, one only, March 22nd, on my Facebook page at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. First one in the comments section who types sold gets it. Okay? You see sold, it's gone. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. My name is Cameron. This is the Grim Stitch Factory, and I will try to be back with more videos before the big day. Until then, remember, guys, keep it scary, and thank you very much for all your patronage, YouTube, Facebook friends. I appreciate it more than you can know, because to be honest with you guys, this is what I do for a living. I don't have a day job. I don't do something in the day, and then I come home to make masks. I wake up every single day with this on my mind. Well, not this one. You know what I'm saying. You know, mask making on my mind every single day. In fact, I'm working on masks over there. Can I turn this camera? I probably shouldn't do this because I'm going to screw it up. Here, look, masks being built already. All right. This is what I do. This is what oh, it's gibbled. Now I got to duck down lower. This is what I do every day. I wake up every day and I build masks. I build them for you. So thank you very much for giving me the privilege of being able to do this for a living. So guys, until the next video, this is Cameron. This is the Grim Stitch Factory. March Mask Madness is March 22nd. Tune in if just to see some cool masks. We'll see you real soon. Peace out.